Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Wristwatch Wednesday. Today we have a return to the 80s. Here we have 3 Swatch watches. These come in all the time in the lots that I buy. This one's actually, I guess, new old stock maybe, although this is all busted out here. This was very popular probably when I was a kid, junior high, high school type age. And I'm an old guy, so this is an 80s type watch that came out. Really, this came out, from what I understand, because the Swiss watchmaker wanted to make affordable watches when the craze of the quartz era came out, and watches became very cheap. Quartz movements, battery run movements, that make up about any modern watch today. These just, I think they still sell them. I have a couple that I've sold that are made out of aluminum and different types, so they are starting to expand a little bit. But back in the 80s, they were all these cheap plastic, I'll call them fragile even, watches. You use a quarter to open the battery compartment. You just twist it like that and replace the battery. They're supposed to be somewhat water resistant. I don't know how well it works. It's like this one's 30 meters of water resistance, which basically means a splash when it comes down to it. Again, just a little bit piece of nostalgia. These come in all the time, mostly in rough shape. You look at this one. The band, the plastic has worn off, chipped off, kind of almost like a dry chipping. This one's a little more rubbery plastic, so that one is in much better shape. And it has like the paisley print. They all had unique prints on their dials. I would say, not every one of them individually, but they came out with different designs that had these unique prints. All different kinds of things in 80 type styles back in the day. Let's get a couple measurements on these just to show you what we're looking at. This one, which I would say would be considered I'm sure it's considered unisex, but looks more like a men's watch. That one is about 33 as a case size, 33 millimeters. Lug to lug, we're looking at about 34. The thickness, they're pretty thin watches. Yeah, that's about 10 and a half millimeters. And this one, which would be considered more of the ladies type watches, that one is a 25 millimeter case size, and the band size is really thin. That's like 12. But yeah, they all had these unique patterns that made them stylish in the 80s. Different colors on the bands, like this one. This one had the stripes of alternating contrast, just like goes down through the band as on the dial. This one actually has a date movement on it, which, I don't know, I guess that makes this one extra fancy with all those complications. The hands, being black and white contrast, red on the second hand. Not really, I'm personally not a big fan of these, but I do see them all the time. So I'll probably just lot these together and move them out the door. Nothing special to keep for me. So, oh, one more thing. I noticed the batteries are, since they're all Swiss made, they're a little bit different batteries, right? I think they take this one takes a 390. I haven't looked into this one yet, or this one, to see what it would take. But that's the other thing, is like a lot of the more modern common batteries don't really apply to this one, at least. So, and as always, guys, we will go ahead and take a couple macro shots of these. Anyway, let me know what one you had, how it was cool, how much you loved it, how much you hated it, whatever. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. Swatch today, 80s revival. We'll see you next time.